At The Greater, we're always on your side. We've got this winning lineup of products and services ready to get you over the line. To kick goals for your finances, contact The Greater. Proudly supporting Newcastle and Hunter Rugby Union.
Real guys, real sport. Bar TV.
Australia's leading sports organisations have made a pledge to tackle youth binge drinking.
Now when you're watching your favourite sports, like football,
swimming, basketball,
netball
and athletics,
you'll see this logo.
it's all about coming together to have a positive influence on our drinking culture.
We're strong enough to say enough.
and you can be too.
Back your judgment.
Stand up for what you believe in.
Be the influence.
Here's your story, let's begin. The water's fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes. Step by step, you're on your way. Welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive? You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could.
Welcome everybody listening at home to Bar TV's round 3 catch-up round. Tonight we're at number 2 Sports Ground with the Lake Macquarie Roos travelling to Wanderers home ground here in town at Market Town. With me tonight is Lake Macquarie legend, doyen of the club. He bleeds yellow, Jason Wagstaff. How are you, Jason?
Gareth, I'm absolutely sensational this evening, and let me say, we bleed the mighty blood and mustard at Disneyland, not just yellow.
I'll tell you what, is it with a hint of lead or what?
We're very much a hint of lead. We come from the contaminated home ground of Disneyland.
Yeah, Walters Park, obviously, so it's a fair way in from the lake for the Lake Macquarie guys, and it's a Friday night fixture. It's a standalone fixture in this greater NHRU round 3 matchup. The two sides, as I mentioned, are the Lake Macquarie Roos taking on the Wanderers of Cooks Hill, I guess. And this marvellous setup they've got here, Jason, certainly doesn't compare to what Lake Macquarie's offering up for you guys out there, the council.
No, look, Lake Macquarie's always asked for a much more formal rugby ground, and they've decided to go with the round ball game and support those, as opposed to supporting us with the rugby field. So we're just happy to come and play at number 2. It's a sensational ground. It's great to be here.
Yeah, I guess maybe the tight 5 can go over there and play soccer 5s at that wonderful facility over there.
They could, but I'm not quite sure how mobile they'd be.
Being an ex-prop forward yourself, Jason, I'm sure you wouldn't like to kick the ball around. You'd tuck it under your arm and bump off a few and get over for that meat pie.
Mate, I'm not known for either kicking the ball or actually scoring tries. I'm there for seagulling out on the wing.
Yeah, let's get back to the rugby tonight. Of course, Wanderers taking on Lake Macquarie Friday night at number 2 Sports Ground. The Wanderers, they came off a heavy loss last week, and Lake Macquarie, they're starting to hit a good patch of form, Jason.
They certainly are. They showed Beaches that they were in the game all the way through and only lost right at the death with a late try. So they are in it. They're showing some good form, and I think Wanderers will be. They'll have to keep on their toes tonight to make sure they don't get rolled. Yeah,
so plenty of changes in this Wanderers side here tonight. We'll quickly go through the home side first. In the front row, the prop forwards, we've got Blake Walsh, the under-20s up-and-coming superstar, with Colin Hovell. Ben Christensen, the vice-captain's playing hooker. Our locks, our second rowers are Blair Rush and Andrew Fletcher, the toiling workhorse in the Wanderers pack. Ben Ham and Jack Derwin, breakaways. And, of course, Dan Kevill playing at number 8 tonight. Halfback and captain Luke Sherwood. His brother Mark Sherwood joins him at fly half tonight. Our centres, Danny Murch, the Merchant of Menace, as known to our Bar TV groupies out there, and Cal McDonald comes up into outside centre. Zach Atala's on one wing, and Andrew Katoa, he's probably one of the form players in this Wanderers side, retains his spot on the wing, and Luke Simmons shifts officially to fullback. He plays there most weeks anyway. And how do you see this side, Jason?
Look, the Wanderers are going to be hard to beat realistically when you look at guys like Luke Sherwood and ably led around the park by Luke, and especially with Dan Kevill controlling the play, it's going to be a fairly good game to watch.
Yeah, definitely. And the Lake Macquarie side,
mate,
they're packed with superstars. I'll cut you off there. I'll let you do the honours and read out the team sheet, Jason.
Mate, I don't know if they're all superstars, but they're certainly hard workers. Leading the pack is Wendell Wilson with the hooker Bowie Tuaki, and they're ably packed together with Matthew Bartley, the legend of Lake Macquarie.
Wow.
The Bartley family has been...
That's why I'm here.
Mate, the Bartley family is Lake Macquarie Rugby Club and his former name, Bullaroo. There's a change to the program. Number 4, Puasalolo, isn't playing this night tonight. That'll be replaced by Hayden Russell in jersey number 20. Number 5 is Mark Peterou. He's combined with Wiramu Matatakia and Josh Nico in there with making up the scrum with Kenny Villiamu in at number 8. At halfback, we've got the import Keys Benjules and their captain at number 10. An absolute standout at number 10 for Lake Macquarie, Matthew Clark. Tony Williams on one wing with Ray Allo on the other. Nick Batt and Andre Raw in the centres, and Mark De Veers at fullback.
Yeah, very good side named here tonight by Coach Danny Maeva. Of course, Viv Passy, the coach of the Wanderers. Danny Maeva, he's one of these guys that's been around Newcastle rugby for a long time. He's a legend himself in the local rugby scene.
That's right. He played for the Wildfires back in the day.
That's right, and also represented his country as well.
Manu Samoa, that's right.
That's right. So he's definitely no slouch, and he'll have this team absolutely fired up because, as we all know, people love to come to number 2 Sports Ground and upset the Wanderers, Jason.
Not only do I upset them, but absolutely give them a touch-up. We're looking for a bit of blood today from Lake Macquarie, so I'm quite sure there'll be a bit of blood happening, especially from that Matthew Bartley.
Well, you heard it. You heard it first here on Bar TV Sports. A bit of blood happening, and Matthew Bartley, he'll either be shedding it or spilling it.
Probably spilling it, but I hope he's shedding it.
And there looks like there is a late change with Zach Tuatara,
who was coming on the bench,
coming in from Andre Raw. He was going to be the fresh reserve.
So Zach's in.
So Andre Raw is now out, outside centre. So Zach Tuatara's come into the side as we see the Wanderers come onto the field here. We've got an absolutely cracking crowd here at number 2 Sports Ground on a Friday night.
Absolutely
as I'm getting hugged by the Wanderers crowd. It's not unusual here for a random man to come and hug you at number 2 Sports Ground. Is what we love to see. And anyway, Jason, it looks like the toss has been made and Wanderers will be taking the kickoff, running towards the market town end. Lake Macquarie, as I'm informed, running towards Sydney here at number 2.
Running towards Sydney, I would have said running towards Merriweather.
Running towards the lake. Running home, one might say,
no,
Jason.
Not at all. We're here to run at the opposition and absolutely cream them.
Very good. And so, of course, our listeners out there, you can get in the game at Bar TV Sports in this greater NHRU fixture on Twitter at Bar TV Sports. Of course, our Facebook site, Bar TV Sports. And here we go. Here's the kickoff from Sherwood. Oh, could have been a touch in front there, and that's a good kickoff there by Sherwood as the Lake Macquarie side get the ball downfield. And so that'll be the first line out of the match and the first set piece here, Jason.
Yeah, just a simple play there by Lake Macquarie. Clark took the ball and just kicked it out as you'd expect. So not much to show so far.
Yeah, so Matt Clark, the captain, there's a few raps on him as the line out taken quickly there by Christensen. It's a good one and taken up nicely by Murch. Oh, he's met well by the Lake Macquarie defence who have made their intent clear early on, Jason. And they steal the ball straight away.
Yeah, stolen by Clark. Well done, Matty.
Says the Wanderers guys try to come through, but Lake Macquarie hold the ball. This is good composure shown by I guess, the underrated side here today, but definitely come here to play early on, Jason.
They certainly are. They've showed their intention to Wanderers, so they'll certainly know what they're in for tonight.
Yes, definitely. Of course, referee tonight, Drew Tonks. Drew, one of the up-and-coming referees, I guess, in this NHRU competition.
Yeah, Drew,
doing great things in country rugby as well.
Yeah, saw a fair bit of Drew last year in the lower grades, and he's making his whistle known this year in first grade.
Well, let's hope it's not too well known tonight. We have some good running rugby as the ball comes out now. Clark, could have been a little obstruction there. They had numbers out, and that's a good run there by Matakata it was. As the ball comes out now, and Clark with it again. Long ball out, which is a good ball, and the ball just held up by McDonald. I thought he might have stripped it, but referee Tonks.
That's Lake Macquarie's second penalty in the way, second penalty in the row, so with any luck, they'll go for points.
Yeah, Nick Batt, I've been impressed by him on of course, the delayed matches from Bar TV. He hits a hole well.
Certainly does. It's good when he's got Matthew Clark certainly controlling the play out in the backs. That was a ball straight from Clark to across the bat and into the hole, but they were playing the advantage, so the referee quite rightly brought it back for the penalty.
Yes, definitely, and Matt Clark is taking the kickoff here. The penalty, sorry, as we...
This is right within match range. He should get this. He's a fairly good kicker this year. He's got a fairly good statistical rate, kicking about 80% this year. So one would expect this to go over.
Yeah, very good. And Matt Clark, I don't know too much about him as he comes in now and strikes it well. And he's made no mess of that one. So the score now, Lake Macquarie 3, Wanderers 0 here at number 2 Sports Ground. You'd be happy with that, Jason?
Look, the listeners need to know that Lake Macquarie is in front, and we will stay in front for the rest of the match.
Well, there we go. And I tell you what, we've had some biased commentators in the past, but I'm loving this from Jason Wagstaff. He's pulling no punches. He's not shy on who he's going for. Here is Sherwood now takes a restart. It's another good high kick, but taken down there by Matakata it was.
Yep. And
he's a big lump of a lad too,
yeah,
Jason.
Took the ball solidly, but he's
here they go now. Ben Ham has stolen the ball here for the Wanderers, so looking to get on the attack now, the 2 Blues. Committing numbers and taken nicely, good composure here, and this is where you'll see the Wanderers shine as Blair Rush taking it forward. Driven back, though, by this Lake Macquarie defence.
Wanderers are not crossing the advantage line at this stage, so it's good to see.
So Sherwood getting the ball out. Simmons joins in, gets around one, gets the ball away now to Atala. And Atala goes down to ground, about 15 out. Simmons now, Kevill with it. Kevill will take it in. Good run by him. He hasn't been running the ball too much in the last few weeks. The big number 8 is Murch with it now. The Merchant of Menace taken low and nicely there by the Lake Macquarie defence. Sherwood, the hole opens up. This could be dangerous. But no, good defence. Good scrambling there by Lake Macquarie. As we see Walsh now joining the back of the breakdown. This is good phase play here. As Rush looms out wide, he's dangerous if the ball can get out to him, but they're happy now to pick and drive here, the Wanderers. The 2 Blues go again. They're looming, they're ominous here. As they keep going, this is good phase play again. Good control by Sherwood from the back. It could be a try here. But no, just pulled up short. It's going to be a penalty though. Yep. Tonks not happy with...
Offside there by Lake Macquarie.
The Lake Macquarie side just creeping forward there. Very, very composed play, you'd say, there by Wanderers, and just showing their composure and their experience here, Jason.
That's exactly right. They had a good 10 phases there with the ball. Lake Macquarie defended well, but they got across the advantage line just 2 or 3 phases before that penalty. Big Kenny Villamou came out of the line, rushed up, allowed a hole to be created, and Wanderers forwards certainly capitalised on that.
So here we go, the first scrum of the match. Now the Wanderers scrum the last few weeks. I mean, against Merewether Carlton, it was very, very good, but against Hamilton last week, it went backwards a few times, so they'll be looking to fix this. How's the Lake Macquarie scrum shape up, Jason?
Look, it's pretty tough. We got big Wendell Wilson with Bowie Takari, or Tuaki, I should say. So it's a fairly good scrum, but you got Matthew Bartley in what must be a loose head position, I'm assuming. So
very loose head.
Yes.
Very loose head by Matt Bartley, of course. known to the Bar TV viewers out there as the ball-playing hooker,
but
not doing that too well either.
Not tonight. He's actually playing loose head. So
Yeah, what's all that about?
well, Bowie's is a pretty good hooker himself. So
That's Bowie Tuaki. Waggy's talking about here. And the ball coming in the back. Good scrum here by Lake Macquarie, but just folding in there.
yeah,
Tonks will have it again.
Wanderers definitely collapsed that scrum there. Just they knew that Lake Macquarie was dominant, and it definitely collapsed by their. I'm assuming their loose edge just dropped it.
Well, Blake Walsh has a lot of raps on him here, the number one. I believe he's only 19 years old.
Yeah, he's up against Big Wendell. So
I tell you what, big Wendell, all right.
he's gonna be.
For our regular viewers out there, they're impressed by the two Willies, but I tell you what, Wendell and the two Willies could be a band, but these guys are absolutely massive, aren't they, out of the lake?
They certainly are.
And here they go,
well.
quick tap here, Kevin with it. Sorry to cut you off there, Jason, but the Wanderers now on the attack. So the ball now coming to Sherwood. Short ball there, all taken high. Atala Tonk says play on. He's playing advantage. And the ball comes out now. Sherwood turning the ball inside. Good control here by Sherwood. It's not a bad thing with Sherwood coming in to fly half. He's got plenty of experience, that's for sure. He's been in second grade for the better part of last year and this year as well. Joining his brother, who's captain with the ball now. The ball comes out now. Fletcher goes through. The ball goes to McDonald, quick hands, and now the winger Atala. Atala gets, he gets pushed out. Great desperation stuff there by the Lake Macquarie Roos.
Let's just say that Wanderers wasted 3 points there. They had two opportunities for penalty goals and
Charged
wasted
down,
both
this
of them.
could be trouble here. Poor option there by the Roos, and sorry to cut you off again, Jason, as the Wanderers now go over, and that's a try, is it?
No, he's called
He's
it back.
pulled that one up. Has he? No, he's called a try. That's a try there. That's the first points of the game to the big number 3, Hovell. Of course, he's played a lot of rep football, rep rugby over in New Zealand, his Hovell, and he gets a try, and I believe that's the first of the year for the Blues prop forward, Jason.
And a good try, that too. It's a good forwards try. That's what you'd expect. In, down low, on the ground, and across the try line. Lake Macquarie just need to regroup now and make sure they get there the next to score, so that Wanderers don't get too far in front. You could say that they wasted 3 points there on a couple of occasions, but it looks like their option to go for the try has paid off.
Yeah, as we see there on the Bar TV referee, actually it was Christensen who got the spoils on that one, and Simmons now lining up the goal. He's been in pretty good form with the boot over the last month or so I'm expecting this one to sail over that black dot.
Lake Macquarie should charge him down with any luck if Mark De Veers is feeling lucky.
Yeah, plenty of pace there by the fullback, as now Simmons, the two Blues fullback, comes in. Big breath, as we're accustomed to. Hits it, but he's pushed it wide there. So the score remains Wanderers 5, Lake Macquarie 3. And we've got a good game on our hands here, Jason.
Look, it certainly is. It's nice and close. And look, there's blood already. Gareth, they're down there. There's one of the forwards have come off with blood.
Yeah,
that is
Blake
sensational.
Walsh it was, and I think that might be his brother coming on into the fold here.
So Lake Macquarie is drawn blood, which is what we expected in this match tonight.
That's what you called, Jason, at the start of the game, and that's what we got. Nostradamus Wagstaff, they call him, as the ball comes down, and that's a good take there by the Wanderers. Breakaway in Zerwin. Ball coming out. They're playing quickly with speed here, the two Blues, and Murch with it now. Murch breaking the line, and still going was Murch. The ball comes now to Rush, who gets a ball away to Ham. Good interchange of passing by the forwards, and Christensen will take it forward with Hovell in support, and it could be trouble here. Looks like Lake Macquarie may have won this ball. No, Wanderers get it back, as now Sherwood gets the ball out. McDonald, he's strong. He stands. He goes to ground.
Yeah, good defence by the Roos.
And here we go, Ben Ham taking the ball forward. This is good defence, as you said, by Lake Macquarie, Jason. The ball coming out wide now, and Sherwood with, he's been absolutely monstered here at number 2 Sports Ground. I thought that was a fair tackle, Jason.
I don't believe the referee. That's just bias on the point of the referee.
I wouldn't be talking about bias too much in this commentary box, Jason, because I'll tell you what, you've got very yellow eyes at the moment as the Wanderers take the quick tap. I just thought it was a good tackle, as we might be able to get a replay on that one from the Bar TV producer, the crew here.
It just goes to show that Wanderers don't like getting in hard. That's all I can say.
I don't think any of the. To be fair, the Wanderers weren't complaining, but Tonks, he thought there was something wrong with that. I thought it was just a good old-fashioned hit here as we come here now, and he's lined him up there, hasn't he? And there was nothing at all wrong with that one. I'll tell you what, it's the hit of the year on the Bar TV screen.
That's right. He's coming nice and low. He's coming underneath the ball. There's nothing high in that.
Great shot. Anyway, it's play on here, and Wanderers come up the field. That's unfortunate there for the Lake Macquarie side.
Lake Macquarie have been on the wrong end of 50-50s all year, let me tell you.
Oh, you'll tell me all right as the ball comes down from the Wanderers pack here. They're going to look to maul it. This is good forwards play here. Good control at the back. Yeah, well done there by the number 20. I believe it's Hayden Russell.
I don't think Tonks will let this go unless Wanderers score here.
And here they go, the Wanderers. You may have bitten off more. You can chew there as Rush taken just short of the line. They're spread out nicely here, the two Blues, as McDonald with it. Dummies go to the outside. Simmons drops the ball, juggles the ball, and the Roos have come up with it.
Yeah,
good defence there. Yep. Good composure shown by the defensive line of the Lake Macquarie Roos here, Jason.
Well done by the Roos. Yeah, Nick back all over that.
The ball comes out wide now, and a little bit disjointed.
Threw a dummy there.
I tell you what.
A dummy from a dummy.
Partly with a dummy.
Big Wendell.
We're not talking about a pacifier, that's for sure. All scrappy ball here. Tonks not happy with it. It's going to be a penalty, so referee Tonks early on trying to assert his authority on this game. Of course, in this greater NHRU round 3 catch-up round, where our match of the round tomorrow is Hamilton taking on Southern Beaches. We'll be live again at 3 o'clock out of the newly developed Alan Davis Field out on the other end of the lake. I guess not the good end of the lake.
No, so the Silver Spooners over in Southern Beach have got another ground upgrade, and us blue-collar workers out on the western side of copping it again.
I tell you what, I don't know why you would want to upgrade when you can get out there and you grow a foot with all the lead there.
Look,
it mutates you out at Disneyland.
Not only that, but all the nutrients you get out of the soil.
Yeah, that's right. When I went out there, I was 4'7". I grew to 5'3" as the ball comes out now for the Lake Macquarie side. A little bit disorganised. Looks like the Wanderers team may come up with it, but Lake Macquarie just hanging on here as McDonald with the ball now. Time to counter-attack, and good composed play there by the the outside centre today. And he's found touch, and that's a great touch finder there by McDonald, showing his experience and showing his knowledge of the ground, Jason.
Absolutely, on a string. But then again, what would you expect when they've spent $1.4 million on a ground and you get to play on it?
Here we go. Oh.
They've been handed this ground by the council. That's been fantastic for Wanderers.
I can hear the complaints coming in now from the Bar TV emails. If you want to get in the game and you want to join the match at Bar TV Sports, of course on our Facebook, Bar TV Sports. But it is a great facility provided by Newcastle City Council, which Wanderers do lease off the council here.
Wanderers, but they still won the ball.
And here comes Rush. He's isolated, but the Wanderers players quick to get around. Good scrambling by the forwards on both sides here, and Sherwood comes away with a penalty.
Taken quickly.
The quick tap's taken, and he will burrow over Willie Sherwood. Yes, he does. And that's a good individual try by the halfback there. His eyes lit up. He saw an opportunity, and he goes over for the second try of the match, Jason.
Yeah, Lake Macquarie hanging their heads there. They knew that they let an easy try in there, and should have been more on the ball. You could see from up here in the grandstand that Wanderers is going to take a quick tap. It was all open for everyone to run through, and that's what they've gone and done.
Yeah, very good as Sherwood now. We go to the Bar TV replay as Rush takes it forward, and the Wanderers forwards get around him. Christensen always there. Yeah, just offside there. Hayden Russell, the number 20. Sherwood taking the opportunity, stepping off his right, and going over, hitting, spinning. He had everything in that. Good try by the Wanderers captain there. And I'll tell you what, the Lake Macquarie side, Jason, now have to switch on and dig deep if they're going to stay with this Wanderers side.
That's exactly right. They've got 2 tries on them now, and with a looks like a possible conversion here by Simmons. He should kick this, no worries. So Lake Macquarie will have to switch on here and start drawing some Wanderers blood.
So as he takes the deep breath in again, Simmons, he hits it, and I'll tell you what,
they've given him the kiss of death.
He shanked that one too. It looks like my golf swing there, Jason, as the...
I refuse to play golf, Gareth. It's a terrible 4 hours wasted walking around a grill.
It only takes you 4 hours. Well, you're doing better than me. I start at 7 a.m. and finish at 7 p.m. normally. Of course, they're good friends at the Australian PGA, normally listening in to us as well.
I'm normally on the cart with the beer in the back.
The driver, taken there, dropped by Kevel. But, yeah, he's called that tonks. I thought he may have...
I didn't think it was a knock-on, Gareth. Not at all.
I thought he may have said knock backwards there. We've seen worse in the great NHRU competition. Of course, the referees...
For once, Lake Macquarie gets a 50-50 their way.
Doing well this year, getting coached by Grant McNeil. And
look, Grant McNeil, son of Sandy McNeil, the international referee for Australia.
And Grant, of course, he's served the line in Super Rugby. So
certainly has.
So these young referees coming through under some good guidance here with Graham Eads as well.
Mark Eads.
Oh, sorry, Mark Eads. Graham Eads is of course the Manly legend. And that's a good scrum there by Wanderers. So they switched on that time, but Lake Macquarie have done well to come up with it. I don't know who dived on it as they go forward now. Oh, good run there by Wendell Wilson. I'll tell you what, he gets the ball away to Williams, and that was good play there by the prop forward. And that's what the crowds here pay to see, and he gets the arm away to Tuaki, and Tuaki takes the ball to ground. This is good phase play here. Good forward play by the Lake Macquarie Roos. Oh, Kevel looks like he might have been offside there, but no, Russell takes it forward.
Referee's advantage, I think, Gareth.
And he goes forward, and the ball wide now to Clark. Gets the ball away, and yeah, nice no-look pass there by Allo, who looks like he may have put on a few kilos in the off-season there, Jason.
I think he's been training at McDonald's, mate. Yeah, Keys will take a quick tap. No, they're going to go for points. Yeah, smart thinking by the Roos.
Yeah, nice work just getting down that end. As you mentioned, Clark has a very good record here, good percentage with his goal kicking.
Oh no, they changed their mind.
Yeah, they're going to go for touch. So Tony Williams with the ball in hand, the young slip of a winger.
Yeah, Lake Macquarie, this will be a chance to show their attacking line out, which would be good.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Tuaki quite good at the set piece as well. So
yep, and he throws the ball in better than Bart, so that's probably one of the reasons why he's hooker.
Yeah, well, old custom arm Bartley, I think they call him. They go on the trick shot, and it hasn't come up for them. So that's a big let off there for the two Blues as the Wanderers now look to get the ball back to Sherwood, and Sherwood. Oh, it's been charged down by Lake Macquarie. This could be trouble here, and do they get the ball over? Yes, they do. Lake Macquarie score in the corner, and that's a good try there. Opportunistic, and I can't see who it was.
He's got a ponytail there as it is. It's one of our Pacific Islanders.
Yeah, nice try in the far corner. Sporting the man bun. There's a couple out there sporting the man bun there, Jason. What's going on out there?
There's a couple in the front row skirting the old awnings over the feet too, I might add.
Yes, it was
number 8.
Villamoo there, was it?
Or is it Big Kenny? Big Kenny Villamoo? Yeah. Or is it Matak?
Yeah, it was Matakata. He's been pretty good around the park there. The big number 6, Matakata.
I can't even pick my own players, Gareth. That's how good I am.
That's all right.
That was a good option by Clark to go for the line. and
Yeah.
certainly put Wanderers under pressure now.
The first rule of commentary, you always blame the producer, Waggy. Of course, our Bar TV staff doing a bang-up job here.
Much
We've got-
better than the Fox TV personnel that I've seen wandering around. Clark unsuccessful there. Was it Clark or was it Tony Williams?
Yeah, it was Clark taking that shot, I believe. As Sherwood now with the ball. Of course, our friends at Fox Sports playing the Marty Lasua try last night on Rugby HQ. Get a load of that as the ball comes down. That's another good restart there by Wanderers, but they're back in the game here, Lake Macquarie, as they stream onto that one. That's a
Ray
good
Allo.
run there by
Big Ray.
Ray Allo. Plenty of experience in Allo's legs, that's for sure. And the ball coming wide. They've got a spring in their step now, the Lake Macquarie side, as Petrino takes that ball forward.
Hello, the ball again. Back
Yeah,
to
nice
Keys.
ball by Allo. Benji's getting the ball away to the big number 8. Oh, good ball away. And I tell you what, he's called a forward pass. If we can get a look at that, that was a great offload, I thought, there, Waggy.
Another 50-50 gone to the way of the Wanderers. I am so disappointed with the refereeing this year. Let me tell you.
Anyway, it was good phase play there by the Lake Macquarie side as we see Big Villamoo getting a ball away. I tell you what, that was a
unbelievable.
line ball there
I would have given that, Gareth. I would have.
to Matakata.
And there's probably a good reason why I'm not refereeing this year.
He was away for all money as well, bumping off one as now the Wanderers getting other attacking opportunity. Sorry,
Here we go. Walsh
my
up
words
against
are-
Wilson here on the in the scrum.
my words are muddled. It's Friday night after all. At least it's not my head, as referee Tonk's not happy with that one.
Just as a word to the two props. I think Bartley's got it all over Hovell too. Just saying.
Yeah, the old experience
trickster.
of Bartley.
Taught well by Danny Maeva. He's a good scrummager from way back.
Well, that's one of their great advantages, isn't it? Having Danny as the coach. He's been a fixture out there for almost 15 years, I'd
Certainly
imagine.
has. Getting
And,
close to 15.
and he's always produced at scrum time for this Lake Macquarie side. Of course, yourself being an ex-prop forward.
I tell you what, if Wanderers keep pushing this, you might see Danny get the boots on and get out there and show him how to do it.
And we'd all love to see that. That'd make the Rugby HQ highlights too. Big Danny Maeva putting the boots back on.
We might
And
get
if-
him back on for the charity day coming up later in the month too.
Yeah, of course, and that's on the 28th of
28th of June, I believe.
June, yes, and Bowls Day and stuff as well happening out there at Lake Macquarie for motor neurones disease. That's a nice throw there by Christensen and Sherwood with it. Flat ball to Murch. Oh, he's taken high. It's going to be advantage played. And here comes Sherwood. Sherwood with a long ball out. Simmons trying to get around his man, but no, they're doing a good job on Simmons out wide. At the moment, the Ruse and taking the ball forward there was Ham.
The Roos just allowing him to get across the advantage line at the moment, so they need to tighten up their defence.
Yeah, so Sherwood now to Rush taking it through the line. There's going to be trouble. Walsh with it now. Walsh looking to take them on, the young fellow. Sherwood at the back. They're looking for quick ball. They cut out Kevill. And that's a good run there by Katoa. And here comes Walsh again. Walsh. Oh, he's going to be stopped and pulled up short and
well
driven
taken.
back and well stolen there. It's going to be a penalty with advantage
Yeah,
played.
he was playing advantage.
It was
Referee
a-
will give it to Tonks.
It was a long advantage, but played nonetheless. And this will be another chance here for the Wanderers side to put some points on the board here.
Wanderers should get... Oh, he's given a yellow.
Given a yellow card. That's
that's
come
just-
out of nowhere.
That's just wrong. Absolutely wrong.
Bit of dissent, I believe it was, from our producer down in the Bar TV bunker. And here comes Fletcher. Fletcher, the workhorse, taking it forward. Ball coming out now. Sherwood to McDonald. McDonald with not many to beat. He's pulled up short, though. There's trouble on the right if they can get it out there.
Playing advantage again.
And here they go.
offside.
Oh, quick hands by Kevill. And they drop the ball with the line in front of them. So Sherwood now giving it back to his brother.
The referee will have a yarn to Lake Macquarie now. Look, the yellow card, if it was for dissent, then it's well and truly required because you just do not backcheck the referees.
Yeah,
Just
you're
not
never
on.
going to change their decision, are you?
Nope.
So Tonks now, he's
Referees
having a good chat.
deserve all the respect they should get.
Oh, without them, the game wouldn't be going ahead, would it? You know, so we always like to give our respect to the referees at Bar TV.
However, it's pretty poor play by Lake Macquarie. Once you've done that, you're off the field. Your teammates have to play 10 minutes and try and pick up the pace. It's not good by Lake Macquarie. Not
Yeah,
good
so
play
they've
at all.
gone for the scrum here, sensing the
Well, Lake
one-man
Macquarie-
advantage, I guess.
Lake Macquarie is one man down, so they'll still have a full scrum. I'd imagine they'll still play 8 in the scrum. And Wanderers are only 2 in front, so they could probably smell a bit of blood.
Yeah, so playing a man down, the Lake Macquarie Roos in the yellow, running left to right on your screen at home. They've got a blind side stacked here, the two Blues. So let's see what they can do with the scrum as they go forward. The ball comes out, though. Kevill cleans up, only just. So Lake Macquarie on their toes. Sherwood with it. Sherwood flat ball there to Murch, and Murch goes over untouched.
Yeah, good try there by Wanderers, but they had the numbers. They had the overlap with Lake Macquarie being a player down.
Yeah, definitely, and credit to the Wanderers there. That was just possession build up. They let a few penalties go their way. So Lake Macquarie now on the back foot again.
They certainly are, but they're still within the game. It's not like the game's not out of reach at all. Not by any shot.
Yes, definitely, and Sherwood, he keeps creeping in as well.
If referee Tongs doesn't stop him, he'll be almost in the centre of the field.
And there we go to the replay now as Kevill cleans that one up, and Sherwood with it. Good control there by the veteran, and nice little short ball to Murch, who's one of the most improved players in this competition at the moment. He has a bit of a chat there as well, the Englishman. I'm told he's probably going to go have his only shower for the week after this match as well, Jason.
I hope so. I don't want to be standing beside him at the bar drinking if he's not going to have a shower.
Well, he is English. As Simmons takes the kick,
Oh,
he's hit
missed
it.
He's missed it from
and
almost
he
in front.
has shanked that one.
He
So
needs to give those kicking duties to someone else.
if the Wanderers side now can help out young Luke Simmons and score it directly under the post for him, he's none from 3 here today. It's unlike him. He's usually very, very safe with the boots on. And now Lake Macquarie restarts, a good one. Coming through, taken, spun there by Kevill, showing all his experience.
Well, Wanderers have left 6 points out in the park so far, so there could be 6
Could
points.
be trouble here as Sherwood first forced to clean up, and now McDonald, they'll have a chance to counter. Looked a little bit forward for mine, but McDonald gets the ball downfield, and it's a good
well
touch
cleared.
finder there by the outside centre.
Well cleared by the Wanderers. It's well done.
They look for the quick one, but the chase coming through. Nice work there by Atala, who comes back into the starting side for the first time.
Lake Macquarie will go short line out again, Gareth.
Well, I can't see Bartley doing much lifting.
No.
And I was right. They go to the back. And Kevill gets up and spoils it, but it's a knock-on.
Yeah, knock off the top there by the Wanderers.
Could be trouble here anyway with the Lake Macquarie side, a man down. So they look for the Wanderers here to put a bit of a shove on. Jason?
Look, with Lake Macquarie having the ball, I can imagine that it'll be a fairly solid scrum. So they're not going to push on. They'll be come out for the number 8 before they actually get a chance to steal it, I think.
Yeah, so it looks like Manakata's gone to the back in the number 8 position. Still a man down the Lake Macquarie side as Tonks getting the two sides ready, sorry.
Yeah, great scrum by
Yeah,
Wanderers.
nice work, Lake Macquarie. Picking up from the back. Oh, little drop ball, is it? Yes, it is. Unfortunate there as McDonald scrambles with it. It's going to be a scrum now to Wanderers. A little bit scrappy here through the middle section of this first half. 30 minutes gone on the Bar TV scoreboard. Of course, the greater NHRU. Couldn't do it without the greater. And our other sponsors, of course, NIB, Vitek, Tui's Tulloch, and, of course, the Newcastle Herald streaming All our matches live.
I want to thank Jimmy Gardner for making this seat available for me tonight too, Gareth. It's not often that we get to not hear Jimmy's voice.
Well, we love Jimmy, of course, in Bar TV land. But it's always good to have a fresh voice. Sam Berry did a bang-up job for us on Tuesday.
Oh, it's a penalty to Lake Macquarie. That is sensational stuff by referee Tonks.
So here we go again, Lake Macquarie. They're going to have to capitalise here on this one as the Wanderers now look to have a bit of a chat amongst each other and regroup out there.
Lake Macquarie using their third player to kick for touch in this half.
That's all right. Spreading in the love, sharing it round.
Well, they should get...
Why not? Bartley. I'm surprised Bartley doesn't take all the kicks.
Look out, he might do a field goal in this match.
Oh, please not. Oh, they've gone the short one again. Bartley's panicked and passed it off as the ball comes out again. And here's the big number 8, Villamu.
Yeah, knocked off one.
Yeah, he's very, very strong. Oh, a little bit of...
Nick Batch throwing a few. Obviously unhappy with the treatment being given out.
Yeah, a bit of a clean out there. Discrepancy. Tonks wants to have a chat to someone. And it's Sherwood, the captain. Yeah, Cow McDonald, the man he's having a chat about. So Lake Macquarie, good chance here for an attacking line out for the Roos.
I don't think they'll go to the number 1 again this time. I don't think they'll give it to Bartley, seeing he mucked it up last time they were in this position. So,
yeah, I'd like to see him go straight to 2, to be fair, and try driving more. It's one of their strengths. Play to their strengths. Play to their big man, Jason.
Exactly right. This year we've been strong all year up front, so straight off the top, straight out to the backs.
Oh, nice short ball there as Allo gives that one.
Nick Bat, away we go.
And here goes Bat. He's strong, he's aggressive, he's still up on his feet. He's going to have to do something with it, and he does. Goes to ground. Good fight shown by the inside centre. Oh, and he's looked, and he's spilt it there. Matakata.
Slow ball out of from the halfback there.
Yeah, they've got to turn over a little bit quicker or just take it in and pick and drive here. Lake Macquarie's the Wanderers now with plenty of room, and here they go now. Simmons on the outside. Gets around him. No, he doesn't.
Oh, well
Murch
done,
puts it down, and Atala has the ball now, cleaning up the scraps.
Yeah, good work by De Beers there.
Swinging tackle. Swinging tackle.
So it's going to be a penalty, and good gamesmanship shown by the Roos, not getting up, just slowing the play down. Big Wendell Wilson. He's been pretty dynamic, hasn't he, this game, Big Wilson?
For a big lad, he's very mobile too, Gareth.
So let's see what the Wanderers can throw at the Lake Macquarie Roos this time. In an attacking position. Looks like it's going to be a full line out here for the two Blues. Dan Kevill, of course, the man pulling all the strings in the line out for the two Blues. And they go to the back.
Lake Macquarie will try and sack this one.
Yeah, they've held it up nicely. Kevill takes the ball straight to the back. And this is good attacking forward play here. Oh, he's come well from the side there to Aki. It's got to be a penalty, surely. But referee Tonk says no play on it.
I thought he just came around the outside, Gareth. I didn't see it as offside.
Around the outside. Listening to Eminem in his warm-up there. Oh, Kevill pushes a pass there, and Sherwood with it. Yeah,
well
good defence. Good line speed there. By De Beers.
He was probably offside by about 15 yards, but that doesn't matter.
If you can get away with it, you can. As Walsh passes from the back, they go short side. Could be trouble here as Murch gets away from one, and Murch will score in the corner.
And that was terrible defence by our outside man at Lake Macquarie there. De Beers would have just made the previous tackle, so he wasn't on his wing. He wasn't at fullback, so the outside backs, they just did not tackle. 3 missed tackles in a way, and Wanderers going to score.
Yeah, if we go to the Bar TV replay now, we'll see Danny Murch playing in the centres today. He's lit it up down that short side. There wasn't even an overlap really, but he just found the hole and sliced through it. And he's one of the most improved players in this competition, as I've already said in this coverage. As we see Walsh with it and taken to ground. Good, quick recycling here, and little short ball to Merchant. They just didn't mark up. Pillar and post there, and he puts the foot down, and he'll be happy with that. Tony Munro will be happy with that, and so will Emily Munro. The whole Munro family will be watching away on their holiday. Of course, Tony Munro, a big fan of Bar TV, also a co-commentator as well.
So let's see if Luke can kick this one over. He's down 3 from 3, so let's see if he can nail this one from the sideline.
It looks like, is it Sherwood?
Or is it
May
still
have taken
Simmons? Or is it Sherwood?
The duties here. I think it's Atala who was taking the kick, and he hasn't done much better, to be fair.
No, and that's going to play into Lake Macquarie's hands, because that's 8 points they've left out on the Park Wanderers. So if Lake Macquarie get a sniff, it'll be because of the poor goal kicking by Wanderers.
As we go now to the restart, Tony Williams with a ball in hand here. And Lake Macquarie were well in front of the kicker then.
Yeah, don't tell referee Tonks.
They're playing very, very good offside rugby at the moment, to be fair. Getting away with it, so...
Well, the referee can't see everything, which is good for Lake Macquarie.
The touch judges can, though, as Ham taking the ball forward, and he's been solid here. Ball going on the inside, and Walsh taking it forward. He's stepped up here, Walsh, at the moment. He is going
well
forward, and well
good
run there by the young
good
prop
strong leg
forward.
drive there.
Sherwood now the long ball to McDonald. McDonald to Simmons. And here they go on the outside. Katoa. Katoa still going. Katoa. He's very, very nippy on his toes there, Katoa.
Yes, fine.
Now coming out to Hovel, who just sets up play nicely for the two Blues.
You can see the
Simmons
direction here by
calling for
Wanderers
it.
now. They'll sit it out of the wing now.
Yeah, it goes to Kevel. Kevel, very strong. He's going to have to get numbers around him, but he presents the ball well. Now Sherwood, ball going backwards to Murch, and Murch taking the ball forward. He's dangerous in broken field play. And he goes to centre field, back towards his forwards. Good option there by the inside centre. Inside ball to Fletcher. Fletcher's going forward, and Kevel cleans out well. Rush with the ball now. He's very high in contact. Manages to get the ball back, though.
Yeah, it's looking
comes
ominous
out.
for a Wanderers try here, Gareth.
Yeah, here's Kevel. Gets the ball away to Ham, and Ham will go under the post
Absolutely
for a good try.
sensational ball there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's Dan Kevel at his finest. It's a risky play, but it's one he does so well and so often here, Jason.
Yep. Look, Dan Kevel has been a nemesis to Lake Macquarie for a couple of years now, so they should have been marking him. They knew what he was going to do, so it's disappointing from Lake Macquarie's point of view.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I think everyone knows what he's going to do, but he just does it. Dan Kevel, of course, former Anderson medal winner and probably one of the form players in this competition, year in, year out. The big number 8 from Wanderers.
So Atala's got it now, and look, Atala's just put one over from almost in front. Well done, Wanderers, for the goal-kicking expertise there.
As we go now to the Bar TV replay, and Kevel tucks it under, and that's
good
a
pass.
great little flick pass to Ham, who's always Johnny on the spot, the kid from Scone.
Yeah, you got to run. If you're going to score tries, you got to run off Dan Kevel. That's for sure.
Yeah, Anderson medal winner to Anderson medal winner there, so you can see the class coming out now in the Wanderers side here at number 2 Sports Ground
Wanderers
with a minute remaining.
Just starting to creep out there.
And that is one of those kicks that you wish you could take again, Jason.
No, they probably just wanted a rest. So
a rest from a rest.
Yep. So this gives the forwards a good rest. They'll just walk to the scrum now, knowing there's not much time to go. They'll play the scrum, I'd say, as the last play, and that'll be half time.
Yeah, it's something you can't coach, isn't it? That tactical nous, Jason.
Definitely not. Wouldn't mind betting that one of the forwards has said to Clarkie, look, just don't make it go 10 weeks so you can have a rest.
And I bet you everything you've got, it was probably Bartley.
Oh, without a doubt. For a guy that's as skinny as he is, he's certainly unfit.
As we come closer to half-time, Wanderers will get one more chance to attack. They're set both sides. They go right. McDonald with it. The wraparound now as Katoa with it. Katoa is still going. Katoa hard to put down. So they're set wide here, the Wanderers, as Sherwood with it. Gets it to Hovel. Hovel takes them forward and sets the ball up nicely. Close to the post. And Sherwood, the long ball to Murch. It bounces off that big chest of his. He's still going, Murch. And Murch will score for his third try of the match.
Yeah, big hole there created by Ray Allo. Didn't make the first tackle and couldn't make the second, so just straight through the hole left by Allo there in the back line.
Yes, as you mentioned, Allo on that diet you mentioned before. Of course, we won't mention the company, but he's keeping good company.
Oh, we like the ABC. We can't give advertising for someone that's not paying. Is that the story? Oh, you must be attending too many of the barbecues at Lake Macquarie training sessions.
Yeah, very good and good barbecues out there too. The sevens. And here we go to the replay, and we'll look here. It just came from broken play, as you said.
You see the forwards haven't got across the number up. Allo's missed that tackle. And then ran into his own man to try and clean up.
Yeah, Murch, very good acceleration off the mark, over 20 metres. So I'll be happy with that one. I heard his girlfriend, Emily, screaming in the crowd just before for him. The Merchant of Menace, they call him here.
That's his hat trick for the day, is it, Gareth?
Yeah, it is. 3 tries. Something wrong with...
No try.
No try.
Sensational result here.
Not sure what happened there, but...
Forward pass.
Forward pass.
I've got to tell you, the assistant referee on the far side, he gets my vote tonight. I'm going to buy him a beer.
He has called a forward pass. Oh, there's something else happening here.
There's been dissent.
So Zakatala has been given a yellow card on the stroke of full time. I don't know what's happened there. Half time, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. But something has happened. There's a professional foul somewhere, if we can maybe get a look of it.
It's called half time.
But he's called half time here at number 2 Sports Ground. We'll get a look at that at half time and get some more news for you. But someone's hurt on the far side there for the Lake Macquarie Roos.
I just couldn't get his number, Gareth.
So now
could be Tony Williams
coming into the second half as we go shortly to a break. It's been a great half of rugby for this greater NHRU fixtures. We quickly go to this replay here, and a taller it was on the far side. So, yeah, there's been a bit of a scuffle in back play.
Yep.
Bit of a scuffle in back play, and someone's injured. So, anyways, we go now to half-time for Bar TV. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back in about 5 minutes as Jason Wagstaff goes to the bar for me and gets me a water, of course, in his greater NHRU fixture.
Be my pleasure.
We'll be back in 5 minutes, everybody.
Just a water bottle, please, fellas. That's all right. Thanks, mate. Tough. What's your penalty?
Well, you get it, DVD. You get it sick. So.
How we going, Barney? All right?
I wasn't looking. Yeah, I think so.
There's a contest, at least.
There's a contest. They're a bit crappy.
It's just technique, I think.
I wouldn't mind you having a look at the first try.
Australia's leading sports organisations have made a pledge to tackle youth binge drinking.
Now when you're watching your favourite sports, like football,
Swimming, basketball,
Netball,
and athletics,
you'll see this logo.
it's all about coming together to have a positive influence on our drinking culture.
We're strong enough to say enough.
and you can be too.
Back your judgment.
Stand up for what you believe in.
Be the influence.
At the Greater, we're always on your side. We've got this winning lineup of products and services ready to get you over the line. To kick goals for your finances, contact the Greater. Proudly supporting Newcastle and Hunter Rugby Union.
I would have found it hard to go red, not seeing it. I was happy to go yellow, but...
Well, I thought it was over.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you had a good look at our sponsors from the Greater NHRU competition. With me right now is Wanderers President. I think you're President of the Hawthorn Club as well, aren't you? Tony Samble?
No, mate, I help out on the committee, but still involved with the Hawthorn Club. But
Are you aiming for the top spot, mate?
All my time and efforts with the Wanderers.
Yeah, very good, and a great job you guys are doing. Of course, we had Jason Wagstaff in the commentary box, so we've got to get it back and get the bias back in favour of the home team at the moment. Are you doing a great job here with all the sponsors and all the corporate stuff you're doing?
Mate, yeah, we're trying to. It's a great opportunity we've got with this facility, and a lot of Wanderers people put a lot of time and effort in, as well as other Hunter Region rugby people, to allow this facility to become a reality. And it's a great chance to give back to all those that put the effort in, and obviously with those that are associated with the club, chance to give them some exposure in this facility.
Yeah, very good. And number 2 sports ground is looking a bit dry at the moment. You're not coming out here with a watering can, or what's happening there?
I'm not sure what the magic solution is there. Like with major storms coming through and that affecting Peter Terry and his team to do a great job in number 1 and number 2, but with the storms coming through the way they did 6 weeks ago, and they weren't able to get the fertiliser in and all those things that are way outside of my area of expertise. But Mother Nature got in the way.
Yes, and of course this match is as a result of the storms, the round 3 catch-up round. How did that affect you guys?
It didn't. Obviously, the thing is, one thing with it was it was consistent across every club. So it was definitely a round that we needed to catch up. But one thing that is good with the lighting and everything here, and the fact that Lake Macquarie were good enough to agree to do it on a Friday night. It's given everybody the long weekend off and a chance to put on a Friday night fixture here at number 2.
Yeah, very good. And Bar TV for sure, and the greater NHRU. We love the standalone matches because it gets the rugby message out there. Is there any more plans for this sort of stuff to happen in regards to the Wanderers?
Always open for it, and what Bar TV and you guys and the team are doing is great for the game, especially the way it's getting publicised all around the area, through the pubs, through the internet. Some of our guys, for example, last year were a wager in the final series and really enjoyed watching all the coverage and the footage from all over the world, wherever they were. A couple of players got families living elsewhere and are really enjoying the footage from through the internet. So you guys are doing a great job. Yeah,
very good. Thanks for joining us at halftime, Tony Samuel. Of course, the old boys listening out there from the Wanderers, feel free to tweet in or get involved with the great NHRU competition. Very good, Tony. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers.
So coming back now for the second half for the greater NHRU round 3 catch-up match. Wanderers versus Lake Macquarie. Wanderers, of course, in the 2 blue. Lake Macquarie in the yellow. The Wanderers will be running left to right on your screen at home in this fixture. Second half, the score 27 to the Wanderers. Lake Macquarie 8. Back in the commentary box is Jason Wagstaff as Tonks now looking to the captains, ready to get this game happening. He blows time on, and it is game on here at number 2 Sports Ground. Jason, how are you?
Oh, good, Gareth. Look at half time. Matt Clark's off with a hamstring injury, and that incident on the far touch side just before half time was hit from behind on Nick Batt.
There you go. There you have it. Jason Wagstaff with all the Bar TV exclusives as Sherwood gets the ball out to Rush, and it's a bit of trouble here.
That's Keys.
As Benji's now opens up, he's got pace. He throws it on the inside to no one, and now the Wanderers are counter-attacking here at number 2 Sports Ground.
That's disappointing by Lake Macquarie. No support there for Keys.
Yeah, I thought he might have had the pace to go all the way there. Young Keys Benji's.
But Matt Clark was replaced by number 16, Brad James.
So Clark, that's a big blow for this Roos side, and kick downfield. We haven't seen too much kicking in general play here in the first half, so now we go to a good old-fashioned kicking duel as Sherwood comes up with that one, gets the ball out to McDonald. They'll probably look to counter. And they do. Merch gets back well. As we see, Merch got plenty of pace. Gets around one. He's taken nicely, though.
That was well done by De Veers. He kicked that ball and chased it all the way through.
And here's Fletcher tucking the ball under the arm. He only knows one way, does the Wanderers stalwart. And here's Rush. Knock on there by the Lake Macquarie side. And Sherwood bouncing out of one tackle. He's very, very tough, the Wanderers halfback. Taken forward there by Katoa, former halfback himself. And he's still going, the little whippet. So Sherwood now. It's going to be a penalty, so...
Yeah, Lake Macquarie just trying to slow the play down there.
Yeah, they really had to. They've got a man down in back play on the far side. And it's a yellow card now to Wendell Wilson. And that is something that Lake Macquarie just did not need, Jason.
No, that's correct, but we have been slowing the play down for, well and truly before half-time. The referee did warn the side prior to half-time, so he's just following through on his warning.
Only just found touch too, 5 metres out. So line out here, 5 metres out. Christensen with it. We'll probably see a rolling more. No doubt. Oh, that's a good drive on there by the Wanderers side. That is a perfect line out and a perfect driving maul. But Lake Macquarie doing very well to come back and hold it up. Yeah, nice work there by the Roos.
Advantage being played there. All right.
Yeah, it's a penalty though.
Looks like it's for pulling them all down, I believe.
Yes, Sherwood saying that he thought they may have got the try. So just taking their time here, the two Blues, to decide what the best option is. They're going to go for the scrum.
Yeah, so the captaincy will be taken over by Bowie Tuaki.
As we look down on the sideline there, the two sin bin men just spending a bit of time to each other, getting to know each other, getting acquainted.
It's an interesting sight too, Gareth, with Big Wendell being almost twice the size of...
Zakatala it is, the winger. Do they call him Mr. Wendell out there?
Well, no, Lake Macquarie don't, but doesn't mean they can't.
So the scrum a little bit scrappy here. It's been a very interesting match. The Lake Macquarie Roos have held their own here, but Wanderers have just taken the most of their opportunities. So they lead here 27-8. Only 5 minutes gone in the half, so plenty of time here at number 2 Sports Ground for the Roos to get back in this, Jason.
Look, I don't think they're out of it, but they certainly have a lot of work to do if they're going to actually make Wanderers pay.
So this is a better scrum here by the two Blues.
They should hold it in here.
Oh, Sherwood has to do a little bit, and it's been kicked out. There's going to be another card here. Tonks is not happy.
That's big. I think that's Kenny.
Matakata it is. Matakata has been given 10 in the bin. So Lake Macquarie
not binding in the scrum. Well, that's an unusual yellow card.
Letting themselves down, not binding in the scrum. And I tell you, I've never known a breakaway that does blind properly anyway. Waggy, as I try to spit that one out.
So we'll go for the scrum again, and we might even throw a winger in the scrum just to make it tight. Looks like Ray Allo's come on the side of the scrum.
Yeah, well, he's no winger. He's not really a winger these days, is he, Ray Allo? He could probably move into the front row.
If Wanderers are smart, they'll go the
blind.
And
here goes Kevley, runs into Ham, and yeah, Tonks is going to be happy with that. Off the mark. So short arm penalty, and again Sherwood calls for another scrum. So the Lake Macquarie Roos are going to have to dig deep here on their own line. 27-8. It's a gallant effort here by the yellow side.
It's more than gallant. You can see that's the true blue collar worker coming out in Lake Macquarie. Never going to give up. They're fighters to the end. So we go now for another scrum. Let's see. Oh, this is digging in by
The two Blues. Cavill takes it off the back, gets the ball away to Sherwood. Sherwood bumps one off. He's a little terrier, Sherwood. And here they go. They're very, very close, the two Blues.
Yeah, that should be a try. But
No, he's held up. Great desperation stuff there by the Roos.
Good work there. I think Matt Bartley was the one underneath that. If it wasn't, he'll certainly tell you he was. Lake Macquarie don't look to be working too hard either, Gareth. They're not breathing hard. So,
we look at the replay here.
Still got some energy left in them.
So Rush was the man who nearly got there. Doing the tough stuff
looks
as
like
always.
held him up there. Oh, sensational stuff.
If anyone does bleed yellow out there, it's definitely Bartley, isn't it? He
certainly has. Looks like Bowie Tuaki's gone to Loosehead.
And here they go again. And again, Cavill picks it up from the back, but taken nicely by Allo, showing all his experience there, and very good work by the halfback on halfback. And the Lake Macquarie Roos halfback De Beers comes up with the points that time as Wanderers now going into phase play.
Matthew Bartley's defending well there on the line.
As they go now, McDonald, they've got the overlap. McDonald nearly goes himself. If they can keep it going left, it's going to be a try. Simmons just has to fall over the line. Sorry, it was Sherwood it was.
He dropped that ball. You watch the replay. He's dropped it.
Sherwood just had to fall over the line. The gap's opened up.
I can't
Two
believe
men
that
down.
was awarded a try.
So that's a try. Jason Wagstaff in disbelief here. He's shaking things. He's throwing his clipboard everywhere.
I can't believe they awarded that.
Jumping up and down.
Looks like it might be Mark Sherwood having a crack at the goals.
He only takes them from in front, Mark Sherwood. As we look now at the replay, McDonald had a sniff, as usual. And Sherwood just...
I swear he dropped that.
I don't know if he dropped. No, he definitely got that ball down, Jason.
I don't know. I'm fairly biased, as you know, Gareth.
The only thing dropped is your bundle, Jason.
It certainly is. I think the game might be a bit out of reach now for Lake Macquarie, being 34 points up with the Wanderers. So all they can do now is just hang on in there and try and get a bonus point.
Playing for bonus points here, Lake Macquarie Rouge. You heard it first from Jason Wagstaff. That's a better restart. And Blake Walsh goes up with nothing. He got a bit of hang time, though, for a prop forward. You don't often see a prop forward getting more than 10 centimetres of air as Cavill takes it forward, gets an arm free, does he? He's driving forward. Yeah, nice work there by Kevin Cavill. And McDonald losing the ball forward. Simmons was away for all money, but yeah, Tonks been good with the knock-on calls tonight as Atala makes his way back on the field, the winger. So it's been 10 minutes.
Still with two off the park, so all credit to Wanderers, but they are only playing 13 men, Gareth.
13 men from now. As we mentioned, Atala coming on. So De Beers, he's impressive, De Beers.
He certainly is. He's been a stalwart of the first grade for quite a few years now, and he's managed to keep his fitness up, which is a bonus to him. But he is getting older. He's in his, I believe, he's in his mid-30s, so he's getting to an age where he should be giving the game away.
He looks 22.
And they've gone to uncontested scrums. Now that is, obviously Wanderers would have called that, Gareth. I can't imagine Lake Macquarie calling that.
Matt Bartley's shaking his head, isn't he? The Lake Macquarie prop forward. He's not happy with the call. He believes he's got the wood. He's got the measure. 11 minutes into the second half.
Peter Yu up in the forwards. I'm not quite sure if Peter Yu is actually a prop. That could be why they've gone uncontested. But it does mean Lake Macquarie get the ball without any pressure.
Yeah, so we go. Rugby league scrums now here at number 2 Sports Ground. Ball coming out. Long ball out. Could be trouble here, but no. De Beers gets caught up.
There's no one over the ruck.
Yeah, so they've lost that, unfortunately, there. It's just numbers letting them down at the moment. And Ben Ham taking it from the back. Good thinking there by the current Anderson medal holder. Ball comes out. Fletcher taking the ball under his arm. That's the best gain he's got. There's trouble now if they can use it. Simmons with it, gets
the other
around
way.
one. Simmons
Yeah,
will
good try.
cut them up, and Simmons will score here for the Wanderers.
Yeah, it's shut the gate time now for Lake Macquarie. The horse is definitely bolted. You can see that the players are getting very tight, even with Wendell Wilson about to come back onto the field. But I think the gap is far too big now.
Yeah, big Wendell Wilson.
I'm assuming that Lake Macquarie will go back to contested scrums with Wendell back on the park.
So it looks like Sherwood with the ball now. I'm surprised he didn't start the game as the kicker. Got a very good boot on him.
Well, as you did say, he only kicks them when they're in front. So
Yeah, that's fair enough. So the score now 41-8 in favour of the Wanderers. 12 minutes gone in this second half. So if this is a sign of things to come, it could be a bit of trouble here for this Lake Macquarie side, Jason.
yeah, let's hope it doesn't blow out too fast. So Lake Macquarie is going to be on their game now. They're still with only 13 men. The assistant touchy hasn't, assistant referee hasn't let Wendell back on the park yet. So they're still playing with 13 men.
He's got 20 seconds, apparently. So the ball coming down to Derwin. Nice run there. Penalty to the Lake Macquarie Roos. Penalty taken. Quick tap taken as well. Villamu it was, the big number 8. They're going to have to do something with it, Lake Macquarie, and they do. Ball coming out. Yeah, nice run there.
By Big Peteroo, yep. He needs to get more involved in the game. He's been fairly quiet today.
And here he is again, Villamu, but he's dropped the ball. Campbell now. Wanderers with a good chance to counter. Cal McDonald with it. Gets the ball out to Atala.
Oh,
and Atala fumbles it. And that is a drop ball and a wasted opportunity there by the two Blues.
Yep. Had an opportunity there to put another try on the board. Obviously, they're letting Lake Macquarie back into the game. And good on them for doing that. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, very good. And a couple of handshakes go there as we look at it now. McDonald with it. Yeah, had every right to catch that there. Atala on the far wing. Saw open space and...
Big Wendell Wilson's back on the park now, so the boys should go back to contested scrums. That'll put Bartley on one side with Tuaki in the centre with Wendell on the other side.
So Bartley, hands on hips. Not an unusual sight there by the Lake Macquarie veteran.
Showing his prowess at loose head prop.
He's everywhere, isn't he? I'm surprised. He didn't fill in at the fly half position there when Clark was replaced.
Exactly right. He could have went to half back and put Keys back to fly half.
So Keys Benjis. The flame-headed half-back as the ball comes out. Inside there to Allo. Allo, he's been pretty good, Allo. Good ball as well.
Back to Nick Batt.
He's very, very naturally skilled there, Allo. Oh, Wanderers look like they may have crept forward there, but palmed off by Villamu. Good run by the big number 8. Gets the ball out. So Lake Macquarie showing good signs here as Wilson taking the ball forward, making up for lost time.
Yeah, Wanderers getting in the road there. Not releasing the tackler.
Yeah, so they'll probably look to speed this game up. Haven't been too impressed by them at the set piece at scrum time all line out, to be fair. So it looks like
gone to the pocket.
He's gone to the pocket again, and Ben Ham will now get a bit of a rest in the sin bin.
I think Bowie to Tuaki there just assisted the referee in handing that yellow card out. Yep. Just showing a bit of consistency there, the referee, which is great for you, referee Tonks.
So Matakata rejoins the action as well, the big number 6.
So we're now 15 on 14. So can Lake Macquarie get on top and actually take advantage of their of their manning overlap?
Well, let's see. They're going to have to probably get a little bit more organised, and which
they've gone
they
to
have.
the front again, and Bartley's put it down.
Yeah, that's probably not the option they want to go for.
No, look, he can't throw. He's got a custard arm. He can't catch. He's a bit like some of those Channel 9 commentators.
Can't throw, can't catch. Good Shane
Wanderers
Warne reference.
stolen it there.
No one jumped
jumps.
from Lake Macquarie,
There's just
so
no communication with Tuaki.
that is a very, very poor line-out play there by the Roos. Kick downfield. Oh, that's a nice touch finder, but they'll...
Oh, it could have went quick. He
I thought he would have gone quick. Should have gone quick. Didn't go quick. So just the urgency not there at the moment for Lake Macquarie.
Yeah, the boys are pretty tired there, Gareth. You can see that they're very slowly getting back to this line-out. Now, can they communicate?
So let's see what they've got in store for us here.
Nico goes up, doesn't get the ball.
Oh, they go for the long no jump throw at the back as Rush gets the ball. That's the only way I could describe it here for Bar TV Sports. The ball coming out, Sherwood with it. McDonald, the ball goes to ground. Katoa will dance. Katoa, he'll link up with his outside man. Christensen finds himself on the wing, and Christensen goes.
Yeah, well done, Lake Macquarie.
He spoils that one. The Lake Macquarie wearing on the far side. They had numbers, the two Blues.
Oh, he's called it a knock on. Obviously, I can't see out of my one eye.
I thought maybe Christensen would have taken that on himself. As Wanderers now looking to make a change. Zakatala maybe coming from the field. No, it's Sherwood. Luke Sherwood having a bit of a rest. So Simmons will go to halfback as the crowd gives him a clap. He's had a pretty good game too, Sherwood.
Yeah, great game by Sherwood.
He's led by example. He's a really good leader as the Bar TV cameras fixate on him there. And he really steers around this Wanderers pack. And that's why they're the reigning premiers. Does the tough stuff. So Simmons, halfback,
Yeah, good scrum by Lake Macquarie there.
Feeds it old school, straight through the middle. So McDonald, good hands by McDonald. This could be trouble. Zatala, has he got the pace? He hasn't got the pace, but he's got the moves, and he'll go under the post. Shimmy, shimmy, go, go.
Yeah, stepped easily around Josh Nick out there in number 7 to get in under the post. Makes it pretty easy for Mark Sherwood to convert.
Yes, well, Mark Sherwood taking those kicks from in front. He gets another shot to make it 3 from 3, and Atala, he's made up for that sin binning. He copped on the score of half-time.
Nico had one-on-one with him, but his step was too good for Nico.
And Sherwood makes no mistake of that, so the score goes to 48-8 as we look now to the replay. Kevill just picking up nicely. Nice long ball. Great hands there by McDonald. And Atala just comes off his hip. Boom, puts the step on. And that's a good try there.
Certainly is a good try.
So Atala now playing at fullback. I believe Alexi Coffey, I think, has gone to the other wing now as the replacement. And Fletcher, spills
Brad Jones
it.
Almost got that.
So Jones trying to get Blake Walsh. Good run by Blake Walsh. And for mine, he's probably been the best forward out there this match. And Murch now taking it forward as well. And he's been the best back for the Wanderers side, scoring 3 tries already tonight. Kevill at the back. Poor pass, but picked up nicely by Sherwood. McDonald with it now.
Lake Macquarie going to have to be careful for slowing the play down here. They might end up with another bloke in the bin.
Fletcher with a dummy. Don't know who it was going to, but Kevill picks it up. Wanderers a little bit disorganised here with Simmons at the back of the breakdown.
Good drive over.
Yeah, well done there by the Roos. Taken forward now by Matakata.
Good ball.
Wilson now, he's a handful.
Run.
Yeah, nice ball, getting the ball away to Villamu, who'll shrug one off. Good run there by Villamu.
Lake Macquarie's got to get over him, though.
It looks like they're offside here, the two Blues, but they play on, and Blatt nearly gets the ball away. So just soaking up some pressure here, the Wanderers.
They're not ready for that ball there.
Yeah, that's taking them back a good 5 metres. Oh, good clean out
out
there by Kevill. And the quick tap taken.
And not back 10. Not back 10.
Benjis will keep going,
should
gets
be
the ball
advantage.
away. Taking it forward. There's trouble here now for the two Blues.
Yeah, good ball.
And
out the
Allo
backs.
with it. Big dummy by Allo. Looking to get the ball. He's still going, Allo.
That should have been a penalty to the Wanderers. He was tackled.
Oh, good clean out there by Rush it was.
But he's off his feet. He's off his feet. It should be a penalty to Lake Macquarie.
But anyway, Walsh comes over with it. Yeah, definitely probably off his feet there. Katoa to McDonald, and McDonald gets a kick on the inside, off the outside of his boot.
DeVries is under pressure.
DeVries gets it nicely and does well, but he's going to have to release that football. He doesn't. And it's a penalty to Lake Macquarie Roos. And that should have probably gone to the Wanderers side, Jason. I'm not going to let you say it's not.
He released the ball and picked it up. The replay will show he clearly released the ball, then picked the ball up.
I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did release that ball, Jason, but anyway.
Look, I'm
many wouldn't believe you, but I do.
Out of the one eye, it's pretty hard to see, but I think he did release that ball.
Yes. Jason wearing his pirate patch night, and he didn't. He did not release that ball.
I'll take it on advisement.
So Blake Walsh having a well-deserved rest.
Here we go. The Lake Macquarie line-out has not been sensational today, and almost spoiled again by Wanderers. They've got to be quicker to get on it.
Yeah, they dive back, kick backwards. No one wanting to get on that ball, but it's going to be called a knock-on.
I can see there'll be some work done with Coach Maeva on Tuesday night with line-outs.
So the score here, 48-8. And the Wanderers have really taken control of this second half. Grabbed it by the scruff of the blue collar neck, one might say, Jason.
Look, that's true. Look, I thought it might have been a closer game, Gareth, and I still think Lake Macquarie's got a few tries left in them.
Yeah, well, definitely when they've got the ball, they look dangerous. It's just a matter of getting those final passes to stick and getting a bit of phase play happening.
I think we need to see more work off Mark Peter though. We haven't seen much of him today.
In fairness, he has been doing quite a bit of tough stuff. He's more accustomed to probably being a wide runner.
He certainly is. He's had to play very much closer to the ruck today.
So now, Benjis it is, with the number 9 on his jersey and the fiery red head. Don't know too much about him either, Jason. But he's been impressive.
One of our imports, yep.
And Allo still going. Good run here by Allo. Taken nicely by Kevill, though. That's a Kevill special.
Welcome to number 2.
Yeah, ball. Villamu gets the ball out.
And over the sideline.
Yeah, good effort there. They're going to call advantage.
Yeah, we'll go back for the penalty.
I think Kevill...
I don't think it was intentional.
No, not intentional. It was similar to the one they had in the first half.
Yes, definitely.
So, good consistency showed by Tonks, I guess. As we go now and have a look. Boom. Just jumping, just leaving his feet there, Kevill. So, Tonks, good contact. For me, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Ray will shake that off. It won't hurt the big man.
So Blair Rush having a well-deserved rest as well, coming from the field. So they're screaming for the ball out wide here, the Lake Macquarie side, but the Wanderers coming up in their faces in defence.
Yeah, Lake Macquarie forwards are a bit slow to get around the ball.
So nice ball. Here's Allo again, getting a ball free.
Yeah, forward pass.
Matakata looked dangerous, so forward pass called. But Allo, I tell you what, he's been very impressive. If he can get a bit of fitness during this latter stages of the season, he's going to be very dangerous.
He was last year towards the latter end of the season as well. So as the season progresses, he'll get fitter and stronger, and I think he'll be very good out wide for us.
Yeah, very talented individual, isn't he? He's got all the skills, all the tricks.
Certainly has.
Can even pull a rabbit out of his hat, I heard.
I believe so. And hair out of his ass. Young Keys, thanks for that opening. Young Keys, he's from Norway.
Right.
He played in their provincial competition over there. So much similar to our Premier Division here.
Yes. There you go, the young Norwegian. So the scrum to be set again here at number 2. There's a couple of changes. David Waller has come on here. And big Ignacio Badalana, the Argentinian, for the Wanderers, playing in the second row.
Yeah, that'll strengthen their scrum up. Lake Macquarie have to work hard here. They've got no reserves in the forwards tonight. So they have to work hard.
He was part of that grand final winning squad last year, yep. Ignacio, so definitely no slouch. They're not losing anything with both Waller and he coming into the pack off the bench. Kevill picks it up. Stepping there, Murch. He's been dangerous all game. Daniel Murch. Nice run there. Knock on called, though, by Tonks. So, bit stop-start now with about 12 minutes to go on the Bar TV scoreboard.
Yeah, Lake Macquarie just need to assert a little bit of dominance here and get another couple of tries before full time, just to show the Wanderers that they aren't out of this match.
As we go now and have a look, yeah, he's had a little knock on there, Murch, so referee got it right that time. Call from the touch judge. As we go through our sponsors for this greater NHRU rugby season, NIB, Viatech, the major sponsors, Tui's and Tulloch, the alcohol partners, and the Herald, of course, doing such a great job promoting local rugby. Don't forget to buy your Herald on a Monday morning and read Jimmy Gardner's column.
Got a short arm, and it was from the back of the scrum. Where do you want him to take it from, Mr. Tonks? Surely.
Yeah, back on the mark. He's policing that one as Benji's has it now to Allo. Allo calling for it. He's really stepped up, Allo, and that's a good run there by the centre. Yeah, penalty there. Benji's was calling for it. Quick tap by Benji's. Benji's makes a half break, gets the ball away, but it's dropped there. Now he goes to ground, and Villamou with it. Bumps one off the big number 8. Nice run there by Villamou. And the ball comes out now. There's trouble. Yeah, Allo. Not deep enough there. Allo not running onto it, but he's strong. He keeps the ball. It's going to be another penalty.
Yeah, Wanderers might find someone in the bin here.
Yes, he's going to his pocket again here. Tonks. So Tonks.
Referee Tonks might be going for the recorded number of yellow cards in a match tonight.
So quick tap taken. As Villamou taking it in. Gets the ball away. Didn't need to pop the pass. So this is Villamou here. And Matakata was the man with the ball the phase before. And here he is again, Matakata. Matakata going forward.
You see Wanderers just holding Lake Macquarie players back there.
And here they go again. Wilson. Wilson, is he over?
I believe so.
Wilson has scored a try.
Big pork pie by
well deserved by the big prop forward.
Absolutely sensational try by Lake Macquarie. They worked hard for that. You can see them all the forwards had a crack. That was a forwards try. The whole pack had a crack at it.
Yes, very good. And
there's still enough time for at least another try by the mighty Blood and Mustard.
I don't know what that was on the top of his head there, the rooster.
Yeah, they've got
interesting.
Got some funny post-try celebrations, Lake Macquarie. Normally they go out for a pie.
So the score now as we go and have a look at the big man from Lake Macquarie. There's only one way forward for Wilson there, and very hard to stop. Not even Dan Kevill could get under him, and Dan, one of the better defenders in the competition, and
Tuatara's slotted that to the side.
Yeah, Tuatara probably would have missed the AFL goals at number 1 there.
I suggest so.
Of course. Our friends
I believe we're almost related, Gareth. Did you know that?
As we see that. I don't know what that is. What is that?
That would be the
rooster. Okay.
Yeah, we're almost related, you and I. Your mother-in-law's my boss.
Well, there you go. We're both telling you what to do then as the ball kicked downfield. And Grace always listening in. If you're listening, Grace.
Oh, she's a fantastic boss.
The best mother-in-law a son-in-law could have. And the ball comes in as a quick play. Dan Cowell gets the big arm out saying, give the ball here. I'm going forward, and he goes forward. The big number 8. Ball passed out. Sherwood now. Merchant is again. McDonald, they've got an overlap. Yes, they're going to use it. And McDonald, ball in 2 hands, playing with the opposition. And McDonald will score.
Yeah, good, well-worked try out through the backs there. They had the overlap. They certainly used it. They could have went out to the wing as well, but he's kept the ball himself. I don't think it was a hogging try. He certainly had the opportunity to go to his winger, but he didn't use it.
No, he didn't use it, being an ex-winger himself. He knows what it means to get the ball on the wing, so I dare say he summed it up and went himself, saying, I've been there, you've got to do your time, son.
You're certainly right.
So Sherwood, one from the sideline. Let's see how he goes now. Let's see the hamstrings go as we look here at the replay.
Yeah, quick restart by the Wanderers. Straight to
Kevel. Great work by Kevel. As McDonald comes from the field as well. Yeah, nice work. And the ball now, Katoa, good long ball there, Sherwood. And here he goes, Murch. He's been outstanding all game. The dummy, inside, outside. Donkey's tails to Cal McDonald. Speaking of Donkey's tails, he is related to the great Bart Cummings.
Sensational stuff.
And here goes Sherwood from the sideline. And he's got it. Why wasn't he kicking from the start? Sherwood absolutely nails that from the sideline. If Viv Passy, the Wanderers coach, doesn't pick this man next week, there's something wrong here at number 2, because Sherwood has been outstanding. Danny Murch, has been outstanding at 12 as well. And we go now. A couple of replacements made here again by the 2 Blues. Ball spread wide, Sherwood with it. Oh, good ball inside to Katoa. Katoa getting a ball away. Oh, but Tonks blowing that one up again.
Looks like Brody Guest for Lake Macquarie has replaced number 11, Tony Williams.
Let it sing. I didn't know if that was a forward pass either, but the line balls are certainly getting called back here tonight.
Yeah, look, referee Tonks has certainly asserted his dominance today. You don't like seeing games won on a whistle, but referee Tonks has certainly made sure that everyone knows where his whistle is.
I don't know if it's been won on the wheel. I'll dispute that. The Wanderers have been very good in the second half, as much as it pains me to say. They've been very good in their second half as we...
I'm just wondering whether referee Tonks thinks it's wants to keep it down to 13 players each side with the amount of players he's put off the park.
Yeah, good, and we've had a bit of feedback from the Middle East, from Simon Ashworth.
Simon.
Loving your vocal cords.
Simon
Jason
played a few games of Lake Macquarie before he became a referee.
So shout out to Simon out there listening to Bar TV. Thanks for contributing to the call. Of course, if you want to get into the game, get in the game. Get on Twitter at Bar TV Sports or hashtag Bar TV Sports to start the conversation going.
A very scrappy scrum there, won by Lake Macquarie.
And here they go, up the middle.
That's what we've been needed to see all game.
And here's Allo getting the ball away.
But no support.
They're isolated though, Lake Macquarie, and Allo through the legs. And that's what we like to see on Bar TV. But Wanderers come up with it. Penalty though.
Yeah, Peter Hughes,
quick tap taken.
Did the run and he ended up with a cramp. He's got no support, De Veers.
Yeah, De Veers taking it forward. There's no one with him, but that time he released the ball and picked it up. Yeah, and Benji kicks it, probably out of frustration for no one being there.
A little bit too deep.
Yeah, so he'll put that in. He'll come back to the 22 as he grounds the ball. So Wanderers, they'll probably look to go short, given the scoreline here.
Even though the scoreline's fairly dominant to the Wanderers, you can think that the Wanderers will be lucky that they'll know they've played a game tonight.
And here they go. That's a steal, and it's going to go all the way.
Yeah, just showing the how tired the Lake Macquarie players are.
Yeah, the replacement there getting the try, Alexi Coffey.
Still with a player down Lake Macquarie, that Mark Pettieu. Looks like he's got a bit of cramp. But let's not take it away from Wanderers. They've certainly dominated the proceedings tonight.
Yes, definitely. Good all-round display in this second half as we go now to the Bar TV replay. And again, Sherwood. Nice kick there by him as he gets the goal in the back play. And, yeah, taken nicely. Good chase, good hustle there by Alexi Coffey. So the score now 62-13.
2.5 to go, and you got Mark Pettieu's injured. He's still hobbling around out there. He'd be no use for the next 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, Dan Kevill comes from the field as well. Good game by him.
Yeah, well-deserved break for Dan.
And up the middle they go. Looking for support, but not finding any. Oh, good clean out there by the replacements as Christensen there. He's been solid all game as well. He's everywhere, Christensen. One of the forwards in the competition. Good flat ball there to Murch. Danny Murch taking forward. And I tell you what, he's lived up to his Bar TV moniker, the Merchant of Menace.
Oh,
and here we go again, straight through. And that's going to be another try. That might even wrap it up here,
I believe
Jason.
it probably could. That was just pure tiredness from Lake Macquarie defence there. You can tell that they haven't given up, but they must be fairly exhausted.
Yeah, so another try here, 67-13, kick to come, Sherwood. He's been pretty good with the boot since he's taken the kicking tee.
I'm surprised he wasn't kicking from the start the way he'd slotted that other one over from the sideline.
Maybe his brother and captain, Luke, said, sorry, mate, you're not kicking. And he's got that one as well, so the perfect record here for Sherwood of the Mark variety. They call the two brothers Robin and Hood here at number 2 Sports Ground. So mind you, they were playing with a man down too for that period, so they've done well.
Even with a man down, they've certainly got it over Lake Macquarie.
Ball kicked nicely is Ignacio taking the ball forward. Nice flat ball there to the young 17-year-old. Holmes it was. And here we go again. I think that's the other Walsh brother. Long ball to Fletcher. He's been an absolute workhorse again today. And here they go. Murch it is. Murch up the middle. Murch palming one off. Getting out of one. Getting out of another. He puts the foot down. Murch. Murch is going to go all the way for his 4th try. And that's a great effort by the inside centre.
Absolutely great effort. Got around. Very tired defence there by Lake Macquarie. They're dropping like flies all over the park. So it's no surprise that they've just gone around the outside and slotted one in the corner.
Dropping like flies, I tell you what, it's like I hate to say it, it's a kangaroo coal.
It's like someone out there and shot him with a gun.
So again, Sherwood, this is his bad side, so let's see how he goes here. He's getting a bit cocky for mine.
Yeah, well, we've slotted 2 from the other side of the field.
And here we go again as Murch getting it from nothing. And I tell you what, that's just sheer will getting through all that. As he puts the foot down, we see the acceleration. He's
too quick for De Beers.
We interviewed him last week, and he tells us he's been working that in the off season, the short acceleration. He's hit that one, and he shifted it wide.
Unsuccessful with that conversion, and that's full time, Gareth.
So that is full time here. Final score 74-13 in the greater NHRU catch-up match on the Friday night. It's been great having a Friday night match in the great NHRU competition for mine.
We
The
should
man
have
of the
more of
match, Danny Murch.
Oh, without a doubt, he is for mine. Yep.
4 tries, you can't beat that.
Nope.
Jason Wagstaff, we thank you very much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've had a ball.
Mate, thank you, Gareth, and thank you to Bar TV for giving me the opportunity. Thank you very much.
Yeah, very good. No doubt we'll probably have you back later in the season, Jason. As we go now, the final score, Wanderers 74, Lake Macquarie 13. Friday night rugby at its best here for the greater NHRU competition. Of course, NIB, Viatech, Tui's, Tulloch and the Newcastle Herald, all partners as well. We'll catch you tomorrow for tomorrow's match of the round, 3 o'clock on Bar TV Sports. I've been Gareth Wazick, and I'll see you tomorrow.
For the first 5-10 minutes. The first time you got it down there under pressure, in my opinion, was when you infringed and there's the yellow card. Thank you, mate. Do you understand?
I do understand, but
Look, I know it's harsh, but I've got to do the same for both sides too.
yeah, but they're doing a lot of infringement.
But, okay.
Australia's leading sports organisations have made a pledge to tackle youth binge drinking.
Now when you're watching your favourite sports, like football,
Swimming, basketball,
Netball,
and athletics.
you'll see this logo.
it's all about coming together to have a positive influence on our drinking culture.
We're strong enough to say enough.
And you can be too.
Back your judgment.
Stand up for what you believe in.
Be the influence.
At the Greater, we're always on your side. We've got this winning lineup of products and services ready to get you over the line. To kick goals for your finances, contact the Greater. Proudly supporting Newcastle and Hunter Rugby Union.
Here's your story, let's begin. The water's fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes. Step by step, you're on your way. Welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive? You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could.
Lake Walsh. Yeah, I'm with you. 1 Wanderers. Happy with that, mate? No worries. Cheers, mate.
The other one for Jack Derwin was same.
Offside? Yeah. So we had a penalty.